Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Building Dragon. There we go. Building Dragon. Found it on the first try this time. So, question. What are we going to do today? Well, let me tell you. We are going to demolish pretty much this entire area. Kind of. We are keeping lots of the stuff, but the entire road, rail, metro, and all the other networks we are going to move. Like just before the stream started, I was working on that little piece because that is going to be an important one. Yeah, it's pretty much, housing for warehouses. Actually, before we start, let's probably move those, shall we? I haven't finished yet though, and I'd like to do that. So here I have those two, which I would like to properly align and such. Where's my shift key? Over there. Dun, 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 dun. I like this song. It's cool. 3.1 degrees, that's awesome. Alright, now we need... Actually, I want this to become pretty quick. So we are going to join them up with a simple highway. That is now underground, yes. Let's give that... Actually, should we... Yeah, let's make a turn here. Something like that should work. And then let's connect these pieces with straights, just straights. Let's turn this around. Now, of course, we need to get the height readings on the same plane as the other stuff underground. Of course, otherwise this wouldn't work. Like such. Why are you complaining? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that is an issue. We need to cross them over. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of everything. Use this. Hello? Are we going to delete stuff? Ah, okay. Yeah, neither do I need this, this, or this. So basically I need this to come out here on that side. And you go in straight. Yeah, got it. Actually not straight, but... Okay, let's come around like that. Can we get a reading here? Do you have 2 nodes now? No. Ta-da. Oh, hello, Simsma! How's it going, mate? And now I want that thing to go like such. Looking good. And then we need this thing basically to come over and join in there like such. Yeah, this looks proper. Hold on, what are you writing? Good evening. Mostly good, and you? I'm really busy today. Yeah, I was doing some coding work today. And now I'm really like, whew, glad that's done. If you know what I mean. So, let's quickly check this from the surface, shall we? Looks alright, I guess. Okay, so now, as said, we are going to demolish pretty much everything, but we are of course keeping the special buildings. And some of those special buildings are these. Actually, stuff enters this thing from here. So I want forestry over here or there, oil and animal product and farming. So forestry here, you get moved. You get moved over there. Then ore. Ore. Yep. Then I want oil up there. And then farming products, because those are down here. So basically we are doing the same as we had over here, but here we just used this 3-lane road and then had all of them next to each other, and this, you know, became quite crowded. In this setup it's more like you either go left or right, depending on where you want to go, and then basically you only do deliveries on these. And yeah, we still need to set this up. You done? Hello, gimme. Yeah, awesome. You are a 2-lane. On the ground, please. Thank you. Awesome. So, Blup, blup. You go either way. You go like this. You go straight. Hold on. You go straight as well. You go like here, there, or there, and you go straight or here. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, right? Yeah. Let's leave it at that. So you go there and there. You go there, there. Actually, I probably should just remove these. Nah, it's alright, I guess. Nah, let's remove them. So they pretty much already know when entering here that they have to stay in a specific line, kind of. Let's give these way of right. Don't need to take care about those. Those won't be too busy. Here actually I also want to, you know, just split them apart. Oh right, and we need to we need to do the no, and then widen that up to 716. Oh, and right, we need to set these. I actually restarted the machine, so eventually stream is a bit less jittery today, hopefully. So yeah, that should work. Now this needs a connection to that rail line. Let's quickly do that as well. I wonder over here or over there. Doesn't matter really, does it? And I somewhere need to find a place for those, I guess. Is that right? 179.3 degrees, that's alright for me, I feel. That's, you know. That's cool. Yeah, I need to remember to move these before we actually let the game run. So, we have this so far. Let's save that. Of course, we are now going into a critical phase. Okay. So, I actually tuned down game sound, so hopefully the entire demolishing noise is not going to be too drastic this time. Personally, I hear the music louder than anything else. Okay. Backbone of our industry gone. Ooh. What I'm really hoping is that we are not, you know... But I have to risk it. Like, the issue could be that until the new industry is growing, we are pretty much plunging the city into darkness, goods-wise. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, there won't be any industry anymore. For a brief moment, like... And, well, brief is relative, right? That could last quite a while until all these industry buildings have regrown. If the game actually notices that, hold on, where is my industry? And you know, that thing spikes up. Eventually it doesn't spike up, so it probably would last even longer. And that would probably be really bad. Now, what I want to do before we continue removing all that stuff, I would like to not mess with our public transport. Oh, hold on. Chat. What's wrong? Hold on. Ooh. Well, my career has been coding. Yeah. Mine had been as well. Just got bored out at some time and then went into the clinic and through all that stuff, and so I'm now just doing it for myself. Why the green crossing at this point? Green crossing. Green crossing. Why do we need crossings here? That's a very good question, though. That could actually use a... We don't need crossings here. Where was the other green crossing? Which one are you referring to? Okay. Do you have paper paint sketch of the final intent? I have something even better. Let me show you what I built in the behind the scenes thing. Okay. So this is an aisle. I call them industry aisles, all right? And the big issue we have is that we have to pay very close attention to where is what located, like directly on the map, right? Because if those would be behind the industry, then they would try to deliver straight to something that is over here, right? So they need to be closer to the extractors than the industry or the buildings which those things are intended for. This is how the warehouses work because of the shortest route thing. Now, the same goes for what they produce for the unique factories, like those big buildings, you know. I put the storages for them in between production of those refined goods, and later we are going to arrange all the unique factories around here, right? So we have this shortest route thing covered again. Now the same problem goes for, okay, if I am an industry building, like that one, and I want to deliver there, okay? What is the closest way to get there? And this is, well, delivering it to the next rail station, right? The thing is, how this industry is organized, we are having these bottlenecks all over the place because of the structure and such. And I was like, I don't want that anymore. And this is why I came up with that idea. So industry is located around this ring, kind of. So the station is right in the middle. So for everything that is here, this station is the closest station to deliver their stuff to. This means we can grab these and put them like such right next to each other. Kind of. Because for each of them, their own station, like the one in the middle of the aisle, will be the closest connection, okay? And then we are going to use these four-way underground thingies that come in here. Right, go over there for supplyment of raw materials. This means the traffic is pretty much going to stay within such an aisle, I call them, right? Except of the traffic for the raw materials that is coming in from the roads. And of course, they could also leave here and try to get to the highway and such. But the general idea is this station is the closest thing where you want to bring your stuff, so rail can take care about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan. And as you can see, those are pretty compact. So what we are going to do is we are going to arrange all the unique factories from the Industries DLC in kind of that part of the city, and then have like 6 or so of them arranged here and let them take care of all the production. And this way we are getting around this weird delivery road system kind of thing. Okay, but not now. Hold on. We have a proper. It's quieter. I wonder if there is a mod to reduce demolish sound. Well, I should say had to. Green crossing was, there you go, junction thing. I think you removed it. Okay. So it was in this area. Okay, so green could be that I made some of the roads the those are bicycle lanes. Because we have here those bridges and such. They were for bicycles, so they could continue biking. I know, in the middle of an industry area, but you know, still biking. We don't need that anymore. Okay. So one of these. You let me know if you were talking about one of those. This is the lane connectors from Traffic Manager President Edition. Yes, okay. And which area were we talking about? This one or that one? That junction in the middle. This one. That's the middle of the thing. Or do you mean that one at the station? I'm taking a sip and you take your time. I have a new favorite. I'm now mixing green tea with my hot chocolate. Great for, you know, working and staying awake and such. The middle left and middle right. Okay, so that and that. Those two. Yeah, the lag is imminent, right? Like T-junction. T-junction. Okay, and your question was why the green lines? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, initially you had one line crossing. Ah, okay. So here's the thing with the one line crossing. If you have, yeah, it was set up like this, right? Hold on. Like that. And you wondered why that green line is crossing, right? Yeah, okay. So the thing is, if you would have multiple of, okay, so you are coming in with a 2-lane road, right? And pretty much in curves, in general, you don't want them to switch lane in a curve, because this causes, since they have to slow down for the curve, these causes big traffic backups. So curves are a no-go to switch lanes, so they always go straight. Now in this particular case, we just have 2 exits, right? But eventually you remember our last setup with also the big warehouses included in that thing. There we had like an exit for the big warehouse, then those 2, and then another thing around over the last big warehouse. And in this case, you definitely want to make them use both lanes, right? Okay, without those lane connectors, what would the traffic AI do, right? They would come around. Okay, well, they would know that at some point they would have to make a right turn. Let's say there are not 1 or 2, but like 4 exits all going to the right. So what they would do is they would only, at every thing that's coming around here, would stick to this right lane. So the left one wouldn't even get used like at all, right? And you don't want to have this because you want them to use both lanes, right? Because if you can spread them out over multiple lanes, then traffic density is way lower and they have way less problems of weaving, you know, from left to right and right to left. But if everybody would stick to the right lane and one guy would come around from the left lane, that guy at some point would go like, I need to go in here, so I don't mind you all stopping for me, I'm just squeezing myself in here. This is kind of the big problem you always encounter on exits, kind of, if you are not preparing for that. So what you want to do is you want to make them prioritize both lanes. And to do that, I force them here. They cannot go straight. So if somebody is coming out on this lane, but actually wanted to get in here, at this point they would be forced to go on the other. No, they wouldn't come around on this lane because they would know I can't go straight here. So they would be forced here already to go on the left one, on the outer one, because the outer one is the only one that is leading to this inner one at this junction, right? And if you have this spread out over multiples, right, then you have the thing that, okay, I mean, if I have to get off like at the third one, let's imagine there's a third one, right? Then it doesn't matter for me which lane I'm going in, I could go either. If I need to exit on the second one, then on this one I have to be out on the left lane, right? And if I want to exit on the first one, since I can't do that from the left one, I have to be on the right lane. And this way you are spreading them out. Just by forcing them not to stay on the inner lane. Because City Skylines traffic is dumb, so you need to help them out. Makes sense? Thinking about it that way? In this case, it is not relevant anymore because after this junction, there is only this. So that's why in this case, it doesn't matter anymore. So, yeah, we got... Okay, so hold on. No, let me show... Okay, how to do that? Let's say you're coming down this road. How to explain this proper? Yeah, roundabout probably. Okay, let's say if you want to exit on the first one, where have you got to be? Right, you have to got to be on the right lane. If you want to exit on all the others, where do you have to be? You have to be on the left lane. Because then you come in on the inner lane, and this is the only option for you to get on the outer lane on this junction, so that way you can exit. If you are not switching from the outer to the inner on this junction piece, you have to be forced to go into a different direction. And that's not where you want to go. So this way, you make them spread out over those two lanes. Yeah, it's lots of experience on how they move and exploiting these patterns, kind of. All right, let's get into some junction work here, shall we? The default roundabout lane management is bad without mods. It is. It really is, because it doesn't allow for such stuff. That's the actually I couldn't even replicate the default behavior, to be honest. Or I don't know. I never bothered to learn it because it's not relevant, to be honest. Are we going to remove the entire lane? No, we are just moving them up here. Alright, yeah, cool. So I'm just removing stops and then moving the endpoint. No, not create. I want to drag this stop. Over there for now. Remove these and bring this all the way over here. Because later I want to reconnect all those subway lines, but not now. Oh, now we are coming to a special friend of mine. Because, okay, you see that blue line? Let's actually remove all those stations, because, I mean, come on. Don't need them. Okay, before we go into that, let me quickly show you blue line. Hold on. Okay, this has like lots of train tracks on that thing. What the hell happened here? And I kind of made the mistake of just enlarging the line, enlarging it. And pretty much it travels through the city. And because it travels, like, connects from the airport through downtown and then into this kind of south end strip. And then I brought it over into the industry area. It pretty much has only, you know, pretty empty metro lines here. And that's no good, because empty metro lines don't pay. I mean, yeah, they do, but not enough. So we are removing all the stations here and set this up properly, because I rather want to have a line, an extra line for the not so busy travel over the industry area. And okay, so now let's have a look at this station. Okay, so you are having your platforms left and right of this. Okay. This means if I now pull the endpoint of that thing, over there, like such. No. Hello. Yes, please. Awesome. Nice. I pull this over there. Then I now should be able to create an extra lane. So they are sharing one platform. And this then goes over to the industry area. Probably we are going to keep this station. Well, we're definitely going to keep that one. So let's just put this over there and then complete the line. And then go into metros, find the last one. Where is it? That's the other one. So is that ours? It's not blinking right now. What's going on? Oh, here. Metro line 34. That it is. Let's recolor that. Let's make this another thing of yellowish. Yellow is teal then. Okay. So blue comes in, and then if they really want to continue on their path, they are on the same platform and then can go over here. And later, when we have set up the industry, we can extend this rail network, this metro network further. Alright, let's remove some stations from this one. We did that. So we remove these. And yeah, that's probably a great spot to end the line, to be honest. Let's bring this orange one back there. I just want to get them out of the way so I can freely, you know, rearrange stuff. So yeah, our stop is here. Yoo-hoo! So just emptying those tunnels. We probably also have to do this with that metro line here. The thing is though, do I really want this to go into the industry area still? And then let's pull this back. All right, cool. So we are leaving pretty much the settings for the density of the lines as they are, because at some point they required them, but now the lines are drastically shorter, and let's see how it works out, right? Rail network, there are still lots of trains in here which are trying to do deliveries. So what I'm trying to do is, I think I would like to leave the train stations and those rail lines, kind of, and just add the new ones on top. So we are going to get some building clipping, but this way, or nah. Now we are just entirely going to remove that stuff. Yeah. Doesn't, you know, won't change a thing. Are we done with, yeah, this stays, and this as well. Actually, yeah, this area is done, so I want to keep this line over here and add stop, add stop. Yes, okay, so those are reconnected. Okay, good. So we keep this station And we also keep this one. Not so sure about all the others down here. And eventually we can also make them prettier. So also what I want to get rid of is this rail circle. I have no idea how, but before we do that we need to move all the unique buildings and all that stuff. Yeah. So let's get going. Let's, you know, let's continue here. So that's industry, you be gone. That is something I want to use later. And we totally need to re-establish all these walking passes, like, yeah. But eventually we can streamline that as well, to have like less left-right curves and such, and then totally redo this entire thing. And yeah, for the, oh god, buildings growing through that stuff, that's not good. Actually, not sure if we even keep these. Definitely don't need that. Don't need these anymore. Actually, I would like to keep those. These warehouses served me well. And they are filled. So I'd like to keep them. But we are just going to move them. So yeah, that's going to be a big shock for the city. Like, from 1 second to the other. Just imagine, like, if you would be a citizen in there, and like from one moment to the next, pretty much everything would be removed. Yeah, big shock. It's kind of soothing music for what we are doing here, right? Like it. I'm seeing that chat is active. Hold on. Be right at you. Give me a second. It's interesting that those are also considered passes. Okay, let's read up. Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to removing that. The default roundabout. Okay, no one goes to work on Metro. Yes, they do. Oh, they do a lot. Like, but the thing is, because of I removed the real-time mod. Once they have reached there, they're pretty much never leaving their jobs. The game's so sad, right? So normally it is supposed to be like that in the morning they are starting from home, then they're traveling to work, and then they are working 4 hours, and then they go shopping, and then they return home, and then they sleep, and then the day starts over. The thing is, without a proper mod to simulate that time, a day passes by pretty much, or an in-game day passes by pretty much the time they went from here with their car over there, right, using the highway, and then another day was gone, kind of, you know? So this entire time cycle is totally off, and that is why the Colossal Order devs went like, yeah, okay, yeah, but what can we do about it? We can do nothing about it. Okay, so how about once they have reached their thing, they are just a number in the statistic working there, 24 people. You know what I mean? And that's why they are hardly using that stuff in the industry area, but they actually need it to get there initially. Yeah. I'm also really looking forward to remove all those tunnels. Yeah, totally. I'm surprised there isn't something that allows starting a subway bridge within the pedestrian path. Within a pedestrian that allows starting a subway bridge within a pedestrian path. You mean within a pedestrian area? Right. Yeah, I had to put all the public transport on real roads, except of those stations. And those stations then actually would connect to pedestrian passes. Would subway connect here? Let me quickly see. There would be a spot. Yeah, subway would connect here. Okay, with a subway bridge, I need a bridge station. Well, I have tons of underground stations. Oh, that's cool. We actually have a real 4-way subway meanwhile. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, big oversight, right? Okay, so let's get rid of all of that. Don't need all this anymore. Man, that's going to be a big shock. Ah, right. Eventually I could have left them here, right? But then I couldn't move them. Okay, and here we have pedestrian service points and all that stuff going on. A grill. Just removing some parks here. I mean, not that parks are necessary in an industrial area, but it's a nice touch, you know, because I know when working in an industrial area, I like one of the most important things, like to be honest, is where do I get food in the midday break? Am I right or not? Ah, right, there was something. Hold on, let me quickly, yeah. I think I messed up here. This bus line. Bus. Which one is that? Gimme. You are deleted. Okay, and then you are also deleted. And you, I kind of intend to keep this island here with that thing and the ferry and the monorail thing. So I'll leave this bus line because this is kind of a transfer thing that goes right over here. Like this has only like 2 stations. Or 3 or something. I don't recall. So it's a quick line going through the industry area, out over the highway, down here, and then here is the other spot. Yeah. And then I think it has a second one. No, out again. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much it's, yeah, a straight transfer bus line. That never really worked, to be honest. I could probably also remove it. But I like it. I like to have a bus every now and then to ride over on the highway. So that's why I put it in, like, not because it's necessary. It's more like, yeah, I want to have that. Looks cool, you know. Da, 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 da. Like, VLC is doing a great musical program today. Like, come on, that's a great sound collection. I mean, it's the same playlist, but better picks today. This is like, I do not know if you can relate, but having built this over hours of gameplay and now just, you know, smashing it, demolishing it, this is like memories without end, kind of. Don't know if you can relate. I'm kind of getting a bit emotional here. Damn, all all these pathways, you know. And I'm not proud of all of them. That's not the point. Like, some of that stuff could definitely be done better, but it's there, and It worked. Yeah. And that it worked part is pretty much the... How to say that? That's the part I'm most interested in. You know, all these little parks I put in between, you normally don't see them because they are so small and little. But, it really, you know, does something. You know, tuck them away below those one-lane highways thingies. Highway ramps they are called, I think. So they wouldn't... They would just do their park stuff without interfering with anything and such. And yeah, let's just say I spent lots of hours on that thing. Yeah, here are all, you know, buildings which we still could use. I'm kind of hesitant to remove them. I mean, we won't need them. Like, I think with a bank account of 25 million something, which is growing while I'm deleting, am I right? Yes. It's so funny. Like, those roads are so old. But it still, like, gives me money back for them. I think that is also a mod setting. If I remember that correctly. All these key walls, like... Sometimes getting them right, they are so finicky to deal with. Okay, let me read up. You need to drive a lot to go to. I mean, in Germany it's more like if the company does not have its own cafeteria or something like that, then at least there is some way in walking distance or something in walking distance. Because Germans don't, like, once you arrive at work, you don't drive elsewhere in your break. Like, if there is no break possibility, you as a employer are in trouble because you won't find people working for you. Like, it's so ingrained in the mentality, like, hello, I mean, I'm working here, so you of course take care of our needs if you want us to perform. Otherwise, screw your 30-minute breaks or hour. I think an hour is what it's... There are legal thingies that kind of tell, like, how much it has to be. And I think an hour is... That's an historical building, okay. because if we would have to drive somewhere, then we wouldn't be, that hour wouldn't suffice, right? Thus, if you not make sure that people can eat, you're probably having issues getting them to work at your place. What's this? Oh, okay. I really recall like the entire episode where we did the cycling network and such, and how to get this through the industry area. Man, that changed a lot. Oh, you are part of that building, okay. And what is this? Is this surface painter? I think that's surface painter, right? So everybody being jobless now. I'm a horrible mayor. Like, how could I do that to my people? This office district. I actually... Well, we don't need that one. And we are also going to move that thing. And we don't need that and that, so we can cut these. But the office buildings I'd like to keep. Passes. Parking. Oh, also I would like to keep this piece here. Actually, you may regrow. You are cool. And also we need to keep that thing. Like the cargo harbor. Alright, your post office. Yeah. The sorting system we are probably going to move. No? What are you? Oh, you were growing on a pass, okay, and you are historical, alright. And here's also the thing, like, with the new setup, we are probably going to have much more of those service buildings, but we are using the small ones. There is lots of cars still. Okay. That can go. That can go. You are a service point. You are a service point. You're a fire station. You are a service point. Here are roads. Okay, you go. Yeah, and also for the service points we need to do something. Because right now, you go. And you, I'm probably going to redo you. As soon as I feel like it. What's over here? Another grill. Okay, cool. What are you? Parking. Alright. So we need to keep these, but more for reference actually. Those are commercial, that's alright. This is the tunnel which leads below the river to the other side. And at some point we have to connect to this. Okay, so, hold on. Alright, now into the depths. That was not so good, was it? No, that's alright. That's just roads. Ooh. Fun time, yeah, woo. Like kilometers of roads gone. So those are rail tracks. Yeah, you see, I'm not sure if I want to remove the rails yet. Because eventually we just let them, you know, finish their deliveries. On the other hand, they're probably empty now that the industry is gone. Anyway, let's continue deleting all those roads. And let's see if we can come up with something way easier to understand. So this is our entry point from our new thing. And I actually also want to delete these. I'll show you why in a second. Go back underground, delete all that stuff. Come up, delete this, this, and this. No, that was a mistake. Yeah, we probably will have to redo you anyway. Okay, that's metro. Those are rail tracks. These are roads. And that's also road. Gone. Okay. And now oh. What's that? It's quite a lot to delete, to be honest. Oh. Where you guys... Are they normally coming with their own roads? Hold on. Did I just remove their roads? Fishing, 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 fishing. Shellfish, no. Seaweed. That's seaweed. Yeah, they normally come with their roads. Can we... Hold on. Let's save this. And then let's pick that and let's reset that. Haha! Awesome. Yeah, I do not know if we actually want to have them again, but now they have their roads back. Let's see, chat. Grinning. Yeah. Yeah, I did delete them, yeah. The thing is, I did delete them because I was normally when you try to delete that thing you couldn't, right? Hold on. Yeah, you would delete the entire thing, but I used the unlock mode here because I wanted them to be bikeable roads, so I had to upgrade the road type. Yeah, for our biking network. Actually, I don't like that thing too much here. We are going to move that over there, I guess. Or in here somewhere. Okay, so now we have these warehouses and they are still filled, right? Yeah. See that? Yeah. I want to keep them. I want to keep those. The initial plan was like having, hold on. The initial plan was like building new ones. With these. You know? Yeah, you probably recall. But okay, so here's the thing. Comparing the small warehouses, they have 250,000 capacity and 20 trucks. The big ones have 750,000 capacity and 40 trucks. But if we take a road piece and we put one of the big ones there, then in the same space, hold on. Let me make that clear for you. No, that was one off. There, I guess, yes. Okay, so in the same space, or even smaller space, right? Those two have the same amount of trucks than this big one. So it's the amount of trucks that is relevant, not the amount of capacity. So that's why I keep those, even though, or especially because they are filled up already. Like, they are not going to import. So that's a good thing. Now, what are we doing with all our trains? Oh, and these are filled up as well, am I right? Yeah. So those we are going to use for emptying, I feel. Put them somewhere in the industry area. Let's put them to the side here for now. You are the fish factory. I want you around in the area. No road access. I know. Stop bothering me. You are... And we definitely don't need you guys anymore. We are doing everything with recycling centers. Every freaking thing with recycling centers. If we can. Okay. So the idea is... let's bring all the stuff together. So you... Hello? What's going on here? You... Oh, see, there are some roads I forgot. You... There is a key wall in here. Not going to move you right now. You are special industry thingies. We need to figure out how to arrange them. And we need to figure out how big the area needs to be to arrange them. Because you are so big, you are probably going to Hold on. Probably going to... Should we actually work with this angle here? Or just like going like this? I don't know. Anyway, and then all the service points I want to be put together at some point. Whereas the small ones, the small service thingies we are going to delete and replace them with bigger ones, I guess. Hold on, is this efficient actually? Because I think they are pretty much providing kind of the same. Pedestrian. Small service point has 5 cargo trucks and 3 garbage trucks. Yeah, we probably need to replace them. The large ones are bugged. We can't use them. No, we need the small cargo service points. Those provide 7 trucks. So, yeah, we probably want to have 2 more of these. Yeah, we need to replace them again. Anyway, I want all of them gathered. Hold on. I want all of them gathered in the same area. There should be another one around here. Where did I put the others? I don't recall. You are a service point, are you not? And you as well. You are for sure. What are you? Ah, okay. Actually, let's remove all that. Oops. Yeah, that was not intended. Okay. So we had like these here. Yeah, that's a small service point. Let's pick that up as well. No. Actually, let's copy 2 more of them. Yeah. Just we get the same number back that we had. So these are post offices. You are another cemetery. Yeah, I think I should remove all the stations and such. Actually, I want to reuse them if that is possible. And we kind of try to make it. Police station, that's a small one, right? Yeah. Small police, fire, and like U4. We are probably going to need you. Let's move you out of the way over here. That as well. Then we are going to re-need these stations. That's the fish factory. Yeah, seafood factory. Ah, here's another one. Okay, the reason why I would like to reuse those train stations is pretty simple. Because they have trains attached to them, which they are sending out, which are on their way into the town. So I would like to keep them alive and not replace them, because this way the trains on their tracks to their destination are, you know, kept and will complete their delivery. Even though they have no point to return to, I hope that it will still keep them alive. You are an industry piece. Metro. I think we can remove Metro for good. Just because we, you know, did or undid all the stations. So there should be a metro station around here. Yeah. Ooh, that was wonky. I would like to keep that station. No, those were train tracks. Ah, whatever. Yeah, you don't differentiate between train and metro. Yeah, get it. Actually, I'm wondering if we should also remove this entire area. Well, at least move those over there. You are complaining about resources not being delivered to you. Yeah, I feel ya. Can't change it right now though. So, yeah, that's probably going to take quite the area here for all of these. And then there is still... Like, this is a disaster anyway, so let's remove that. Yeah, we can keep that. Oh, and we need to have a place for these. Yeah. I kind of want to keep the station though. Which means we could have also kept the roads. Yeah, bummer, but what we do not want to keep are these industry buildings. Yeah. That was a park, that's alright. Yeah, I'll put those roads back in. Give me a second here. Those were bicycle roads. Gladly. I think I remember how this was done. This was a one-way though. That should do it. Kind of. But this was a one-way. Yeah. Kind of. And now let's quickly fix that. Why did you... Oh. Stop. Remove that one. Yeah. Actually, let's have one here. Remove that. Alright, and now we go like... Oh, there was another one. Haha! Yeah, how to do that? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. You... up there. You... Hold on. No, you upgrade to this. Nice. So we have these two nodes here. You and you go to the height of that. That should work. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That should do it. So we are keeping this. And we are also keeping a connection into the city, I feel. With those bicycle tracks. And eventually also the parking below the highway, because this makes sense. Like, you would do such stuff in real life. I am not so keen on a connection into the industry area here. So we don't need this pass anymore, and we don't need that piece anymore. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. Not sure if we are going to have a straight key here then later. Eventually. Let's save that. Hold on, did I miss? The large ones aren't going to be effective, partly because they store a single product. Yeah, I mean the small ones are also just storing a single product, but having multiple of them, yeah, just give us the trucks because that's what we need. Now, let's read on. Railway stations, not alignment stations, not highway. Yeah. Yeah. We are going to straighten the monorail. But before we do that, we have to think about something else. And that being, okay, we have to build something. We have to build like one of these roads, kind of like such, 3-lane, and then have to hold on. Like, what's the zoning here? This was farming, this was oil, and that was forestry, and ore is last. Okay. Farming oil, forestry, ore. How long is one of them? Eight. Okay, so with 20 we have plenty of space. Okay, so farming, forestry, no, farming, oil, forestry. Oh, hold on. Farming should be closest, so farming here, oil, forestry, ore. Okay, that is ore. Let's go with, where's farming? Here's farming. Okay, farming. If they are 8 wide, hold on. Let's do this properly here. Road guidelines. Thank you. So farming goes closest. Next was oil. Second closest, then forestry, and last would be ore. So this is the setup we need. So first thing we need to do is actually, how about we go in here and remove all of that. All right, then we also remove all of these. And then those are already removed. Okay, good. What's that? Farming Inc. You are allowed to stay. Okay, so they have these now back over there. That's oil. That's farming. That's forestry. Oh, and ore has it over. Yeah, because those buildings are so big. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, we could straighten that out. That's probably a thing we should do. Question is though, would we want to have another station here in between? Alright, hold on. Tetris? Tetris meinst du? Yeah, we are, you know, we pretty much are cleaning up the entire area. Okay, so we have this. And this now needs a train station. I saw that it was not connected. Should you be asking yourself why I deleted it again? And it was not connected because I had the thing not on. Are you? No, it's just a height difference. All right, yeah, whatever. Actually, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Okay, so we need a rail station. And actually I know which rail station we are using for that. We are going to use exactly this rail station. Because this rail station already is called processing. Am I right? Yes. That's the old processing station, so right now it's, you know, processing would be over here, but now it's, anyway, this has trains attached to it. Yeah, let's go, no, and then 16, there we go. Okay, so we have prepped one of these. Let's just quickly do that. No, you are of course on the ground. Hello. And then we need a how to do that? You would have to come out like at a slight angle. Actually, no. We could go around here, around there. Make this that node as well. To here, kind of like that. And now I actually want 4-line, not highways, but 4-line roads. Can we get a measurement for that? Like here. Oh! Careful when deleting. Okay. And now we go like from here to there and from here to there. Yes. We need to set up that. Sadly, we can't incentivize them to use this lane. Yeah, hopefully they still do. And then in the middle, we want to do this goes to the middle, this goes to the middle, and from the middle you go to the outer ones or straight. So, if they would want to leave, they couldn't leave here. Not good. I want them to be able to leave here. So this would have to go in this direction as well. Hold on. Kind of error of sort here. I'm kind of not awake anymore, it feels. Okay, we are going through. They would not need this entire road. That's the loop they are doing to get to the station. Okay. And now what we want is, if they want to leave, we need a 2-lane from here going away. And if they want to come in, we need something that goes in from here. Okay, so basically we would need this to go like that and this to go like that, but then we would come in. Oh, okay, like if we would want to build this blockwise, we would come in from this side and they would leave on this side. So like such, and here have a 4-way. All right, so that would be like if this would be the connection to the actual industry area. The thing is though, the incoming lanes are here, so they would have to perform a left turn. And the outgoing lanes are here, so they would also have to perform a left turn. And I don't want that. I only want them to perform right turns. So what I would have to do is I would have to connect this from that side. Or find a different solution to do that. Anyway, like delivery from the warehouses would go to this spot and then into the city. Okay, so how about we go like have something like this. And then lift it up to this height and then go straight from here into there. No, not straight, like let's do it like such. And the outgoing would then have to bridge or tunnel. That's the question. Bridges are cheaper, right? Yeah. Let's put that a bit further back. Let's get a proper reference. How about here? And then have the 4-way come out of like that. And then have these kind of go like that. And those go elevated. Elevated or underground? The thing is, I love using these one gap thingies for actual connecting with, you know, with pedestrian passes, so people can get there easily, and I'd like actually to keep that. Yeah, I think that makes sense, doesn't it? So yeah, we tunnel again. I mean, we can take the entire piece to tunnel. That's minus 12 or something. Minus 9. That's alright. Yeah. Not the prettiest right now. It's just like search and then come up again. Stefan, by the way, hi. Greetings. I was doing some flattening first. Just reverse the one way. Or the section joining the four way. Would that have worked? Not sure. Okay, we go 6 6 6 6. Oh, that's 4. So we go 5 5. Yeah. There is. Okay, now we definitely need to go. Like such. And this looks ugly. This looks really ugly. Let's not do that. And instead upgrade this to a below piece. Ground piece, I mean. Yeah, I mean, alright, yeah. Not the prettiest, but whatever. So this way, the entire circle actually works. Okay, so now with that piece, we actually have to also redo that one. But with those, oh, by the way, what I wanted to do here is also switching to regular 4 lanes and tunnel with those in. No road guidelines. Are you kidding me? See? Okay. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is place one of our new thingies like this. Around. I actually want them to, you know, align them with the highway, in a sense. Question is, where would the monorail come through? Around there-ish, I guess. Something like this, right. And now we have these rails, which are our guidelines. because these we want to reattach our stations to. And those are also the rails at which these have to connect to. So the streets go in here and also in here. So this one I'm probably going to move around there-ish. And those 4 I'm going to place around here. And then the rails have to also come in here, but also join up with these. Like one over here, the other over there, or having both to them connected. Anyway, we are importing another one of these, so that goes kind of like there-ish. And then like there-ish. So with these, we basically have the those 4-lane roads going in between, rail tracks on top, over everything. And now we have the issue that we want both of those warehouse groups have the same distance to the actual processing area. So we have to do this first, and then we can realign those two so they have the same radial distance. I'd rather describe it too. So if we put, like, let's say this is the center of the area and we just draw a line, and that would be the distance to those thingies. So that's 68. Then the other would have to be 68 as well, distance from them. Because otherwise they are going to prefer one of those over the other. And this preferation we could get around with using the bigger warehouses, but I kinda don't want to. And at the same time we are also forcing them to use them both, because only one of those stations, like one of those stations is going to lead to these, and the other station is going to lead to those. And this way I still hope they are not going to create like traffic between each other just because those said, well, deliver to those warehouses, and pretty much all of them said deliver to these warehouses. So yeah, that's the important part here. Yeah. So this is also why the alignment of this one to the right side, this one for the left side is important, because we have, you know, not much, but we have a little bit of leeway here. So let's do that one. Pretty much same thing. We are again using our 3-lane roads on the ground at 0 height. With a 20 distance. Then the setup was oil, right? Animal, oil, forestry and ore. Yeah. Animal, oil, forestry, ore. Animals or farming goes here. Oil goes there. Forestry goes here. And ore goes there. And then pretty much the exact same setup. Blup. Okay, now we don't have another station which I would like to copy over from this area. But I think we could just use that one. And then again go like... That was set up here, right? So that's 3 distance from there. And then 10. Okay, so 3, 10. Then the 4. Like just a piece, doesn't matter. Remove that. From here we go like such. And that thing was... Where was it actually? Ah, okay. Alright, yeah. That thing was going to... Ah, like such, I guess. And then minus 10 it was. A little bit further. So that's 8, 8. Okay, good. Yeah, better. And then... I just want to, you know, build them the same for symmetry reasons, kind of. And then 5, 5 as I remember. Is that correct? Yes, up, 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 up. And then on the surface, go in there. Right, let's... From here to there, go. Could probably do that here as well, I guess. To there, go. So this should be less severe. Hopefully. Actually, I wonder, let's save first. I wonder what happens if we remove the first node here. I mean, it would make for a smoother curve, right? And it's not too bad. So let's do that. I'm wondering if we could also do that here. We can. Good. All right. So, let's remove those islands again. Because we don't need them right now. Need to be careful. I can't select just everything. That wouldn't work. You are not optimized for node usage, are you? And then the question is if we first would want to build the entire network, like these 4-lane networks, and later just attach the aisles, instead of working the other way around, because if we first do it in the roads, then we are having proper angles and such. Okay, so, but what we definitely can do is take measurements like how long and such. I was going to okay, just on the do you have a video showing how to create a template like that? The island. Let me show you. So you build something. For example, you build. Okay, so first of all, this is the move it mod, right? You need that one, okay? And then let's say you want to copy what you have just built. Then you just take the big select. Okay, so this is the marquee tool. This is a single selection, right? So with this, you can only select a single thing. And then you are holding shift to add other things to your selection. With the marquee tool, you can just, you know, select an area, kind of. All right, cool. Then holding shift and adding pretty much all the nodes to your selection, so you don't miss out on anything. And also you have to switch into underground mode to select these nodes as well, right? The nodes are pretty much all you need. You don't need to select all the segments. When you have done such a thing, then you go into the other tools section here on the top. So this is for vertical, not vertical alignment, but height alignment. So you can slope objects, you can put objects to the terrain height, you can put objects to an object height. This is for rotation stuff. This is lining up, mirroring. Reset objects is very important if, for example, you want to spare... Yeah, you're getting a little rundown now. Can't help myself. See? Yeah, here is a cemetery, which is full. So normally you would have to empty that, yada yada yada. What I do is I just select it and then go reset objects, bam, done. Fresh cemetery, right? Okay. Pretty much with reset objects you can pretty much reset everything. And down here are import selection and export selection. So you export it, give it a name, make export, and at the same time you also can import it. And the cool thing is, when importing, there is also a restore option. If I click that, it would restore the thing exactly on the map where it was initially built. So you see, I built it here in this area. And because this is kind of unnecessary right now, I'm just going to delete it again. Okay, so what move it actually is for, move it allows you to, let's say you have a road, right? Let's say you have 2 roads. How about that? Okay, move it allows you to, there are nodes here in between, right? So I could take this node and, hold on, let's turn this off, and move this node freely around, okay? So I could adjust any road in the game, like to actually fit in between those 2 rocks, you know? But what it also can do for you is, if you align the snapping tool, you could also say, okay, I like the height here, but I want it aligned to that piece. And then you go like, zack, and then the green line appears and it's a straight. So it, whenever the game messes up with curves and such, you can use move it to force straights. And also you can use move it to force that. Like a perfect curve. Why does it not curve things? Okay, it doesn't curve things. And now I can come on. Okay, so now it found this snapping point. This is the exact angle. Didn't find this yet. There we go. So now we have kind of a straight here and here this snapping point. So it will create eventually the best curves for us. See, it jumped back to straights. Well, anyway, if you want to build stuff like that, you need those exact angles, right? And to get them, you need multiple mods to interact with each other. One of them being also really helpful is this network multi-tool. Move it, and then also node controller to influence the individual nodes. So that's, yeah, for me personally, I am really wondering Why build such a game without these tools being in the game? Like, what the hell is going on? No, get my feeling? Yeah. Cemetery reset, that should be a thing in the game. I agree. Okay, let's measure these out, shall we? So, I want 4-way. How much distance actually? I'm just going to eyeball that, I guess. Does this look... That's not the same distance, is it? It kinda is, right? Yeah, it kinda is. Okay. So let's measure out how big those are. There? Or did I overdo it right now? Now that's alright, right? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, don't use grids or anything like that. 180 degrees. Also don't use snapping, come on. We are really not that interested in the highway right now. That should be around it. This one is also very important. You see this anarchy sign here? That pretty much allows me to build through everything without any restrictions. Which would normally not be possible, right? So, yeah, very important thing to have. Because this works if you are later going to adjust it with the other mods. So yeah, it's a real symbiosis here. Okay, we need one more. Let's remove the last piece. That was too far. Yeah, that's 90 degrees. Around there-ish, I guess. Yeah, works for me. Okay, so we need to keep... How long is that? That is... 58 units. And that is... 44. So 58 to 44. You know what? Actually, I'm thinking... I'm noting those down. But I am thinking, as this was the demolishing episode, the build-up episode will be a different one. So let's run the outro. Stefan, Sisma, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here with me. I know I haven't been too active with interacting with you guys today. Well, I have, but again, a pretty focused episode. So we prepared all these. Now that we have the measurements, so that's 58, 44, I need to write those down. Hold on. We are going to set up the industry area next time. So this time deletion, next time build up. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, guys. Now, where is that button? Ah, found it.